Right, I'm back again with this one. We've got to do this, haven't we? Prince Harry arrives at Court of Appeal as security ruling starts. So let's jump in and see what the boy's up to.
See, this is a live picture, and he's arriving at the moment at the Court of Appeal, where a two-day hearing is about to unfold. He's appealing against a decision made by the High Court in 2024. He was initially denied the right to appeal, but then granted it. He's appealing against that decision that saw him denied police protection, taxpayer-funded protection
is a bloody nuisance
in the UK after he left the country. There he was, just arriving there.
Oh, yet another vanity bleeding project, isn't it? Oh, here we go. It's all about Barry. Oh, dear, he wants a policeman with guns to follow him everywhere.
At the Court of Appeal, he's contesting that decision to downgrade his security protection when he's in the country.
God, this man.
After he stopped being a working royal, you'll remember his taxpayer-funded police protection was changed.
Right.
The High Court upheld the decision in 2024.
Well, they would do.
That was initially thought to be the end of it, because he was denied the chance to appeal.
Yeah, no, you can't say no to Barry.
Was then later granted, and that's what will now happen over the next 2 days. It was unclear or not whether he would be attending in person, or even if he was in fact in the country. Well, clearly he is.
I think he thinks he's some sort of soothsayer or something, doesn't he? Or some sort of icon that's leading the way for fairness and blah-de-bleeding blah. But I'm not sure what he's up to, really. He wants all the security, he wants the outriders, he wants the motorbikes and the motorcades and all this, that and the other. I don't know why I've given up the will to live already. Come on, Barry.
What's expected to last a couple of days will now take place in the Court of Appeal.
Well, apparently it's on here. It's a 5-hour live stream. You can see what happened, which obviously I haven't looked at that. So
this is a debate about having official police protection and the intelligence.
Here we go. Every time Harry goes to court, this poor man's there. I think he's either court security, because every time Harry goes to court, he's just got a little bit bigger girth, let's put it that way.
In the past, I don't know what we argued, of course, in the days ahead, he said it's not about the funding of it, but it's the ability to have the Home Office's own forces, the police, and all the security intelligence that comes with it, that he is after, though in the past...
Well, what intelligence does he want? What intelligence does he want? I mean, the same intelligence that wrote all that nonsense in the book that made himself a sitting target. Is it that sort of intelligence? Because the rest of the time he goes around the world in all sorts of places like Colombia and Nigeria and all, everywhere, doesn't he? And everything's fine. So, but he seems to, and America, I mean, every other person's got a gun in America, but when he comes to Britain, he does the summit. It's rubbish.
That and the taxpayer.
It doesn't matter how much security you've got. It's not going to stop people booing you or shouting things at you, Barry. It doesn't matter what you do. It's not going to stop that. And apparently he's citing... Don't make me laugh. He's citing the high-speed car chase he had in downtown Manhattan after that thing he did where I think the Mark Click got, didn't she? A woman of colour achievement or something no one cares about. Oh dear, this man.
Either way, that was his arrival just moments
I don't know whether anybody's actually told him that it happened in America. America isn't Britain. Oh, who's hugging him now? Somebody.
To the Court of Appeal.
Clout chaser.
I
hug Barry.
Not necessarily a full surprise that he's there and attending in person. It was
he doesn't stop flying over here for that.
But nonetheless confirmed in the last few minutes that he will be there at the Court of Appeal.
I wonder what the royal family think of him. They must just roll their eyes and think, oh my God, how embarrassing. I mean, the court is the king's court, isn't it? And the king happens to be his dad. And the court is trying to uphold the law vis-a-vis of the king's court against the king's son. I'll just give up. I really give up. If he wins this bleeding security, it's going to open the way for everybody that comes here, because obviously he's only thinking of it in his terms. But once the law is changed to accommodate him, it will mean we'll have to accommodate everybody that comes over from America. It feels like they might need a motorcade, this, that and the other. I mean, if you think when presidents of other countries come here, not only do they have their own security people, but they also have our security services and the full force of our police force and our police services behind them to protect them. And I'm sure Harry would be the same if they knew that there was some nut job on the loose, or they usually do know, and I know this for a fact, that they usually are on top of threats or potential threats. So in that scenario, he would then have extra security. But for the small amount of time he comes to Britain, considering the Marklet said she's never going to set foot here again, which we can't stop crying about. We're so upset because she's such a force for good. That one. I don't know why he's doing it, apart from a vanity project to prove some petty little point, which seems to be, him. He's a raison d'etre.
This would be a 2 or 3 day case, of course. In the past, in the number of cases that we've had on this, lawyers for the Home Office have said that his position materially changed when he moved abroad, and in those circumstances, protective security would not be provided.
Yeah, that's it.
On the same basis.
Yeah. Apparently Camilla's playing defender, isn't she? Do you remember in netball, the defence, when you get in front of the attack? Yes, and you guard them, don't you? You guard them. That's Camilla in front of Charles at the moment. She's like, nobody's getting in front. Because he'll upset Charles. And we all know with cancer, you cannot take any stress. You can't have any worries. You can't have any stress. You've got to have utter tranquility and peace. Because cancer is caused by cortisol, isn't it? It's the stress levels exacerbate it and reinvigorate it, let's put it that way. And him behaving like this, I just hope they hide it from the king so he doesn't get all upset and all uptight about it and think, oh my God, what's he doing now? But do they hide stuff from the king? Hope they do. I hope they can.
As before, you can hear some questions there.
I hope he doesn't get upset.
As he entered.
Right, well, we've done this enough times. Basically, it's a vanity project. He's full of hooey. And I hope he doesn't get it. And if he does get it, I think there should be a public outcry because it's an absolute... Well, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. He's a disgrace. She's a disgrace. I'm over the pair of them. Right, I've said enough. Probably said too much. Probably going to get my back door bashed in. Not for the first time. Bye-bye now.